Myself, Dr. Aparna Thangapan. Today we are going to discuss about what is acceleration and what is force. These two concepts we discussed here. An acceleration is a vector quantity that is defined as the rate at which an object changes its velocity. An object is accelerating if it is a change in its velocity. We denote acceleration by A, that is, it is the ratio of change in velocity divided by change in time, that is delta V divided by delta T. Again, we can write this is the ratio dV by dt, that is d by dt of dx by dt, that is d square x by dt square. So, obviously the unit of the acceleration is meter per second square. And now, what is force? Force is a push or pull upon an object resulting from the object's interaction with another object. Whenever there is an interaction between two objects, there is a force upon each of the object. When the interaction ceases, the two objects no longer experience the force. There are so many forces: friction force, tension force, normal force, air resistance force, applied force, spring force, gravitational force, electric and magnetic force. And gravitational force, electric force, magnetic force, these are the forces that is at a particular distance, and whereas frictional force, tension force, normal force, air resistance force, spring force, applied force, they are the contact forces. And this is the unit of force, that is Newton. 1 Newton equal to 1 kilogram meter per second square. Force is a quantity that is measured using the standard metric unit known as Newton. Newton is abbreviated by N. To say 10 Newton means 10 Newton of force. Therefore, we can define 1 Newton is the amount of force required to give a 1 kilogram mass an acceleration of 1 meter per second, that is 1 meter per second square. This is the addition of velocity. 10 Newton towards right plus 10 Newton towards right equal to 10 Newton towards right. The same is in the left case. The same situation here, the answer is 10 Newton towards left. And the next case, that is 10 Newton towards right plus 10 Newton towards left, that is obviously 0 Newton. That is these two forces of the same magnitude but opposite direction cancel each other. And in the next case, 10 Newton plus 10 Newton, we get 14 plus 1 Newton force. And again 10 Newton plus 10 Newton, 14 plus 1 Newton in this diagonal wise direction. This obeys the Pythagoras theorems, and in this case 10 Newton plus 10 Newton, here the answer is 10 Newton upward. This is the law of the equilateral triangle. That is, this is very interesting thing, that is the 10 Newton plus 10 Newton, the answer is also 10 Newton. That is, these three axes is considered as the part of the equilateral triangle. Thank you for watching.